It's a little bit later on in the day today. My first customer was Maine Coon cats, but the lady stayed and we had a nice chat, and while I groomed the cat. So he's missing off for today's video, but here's one of my lovely clients. This is Lillian. And Lillian is a Finks cat. Ooh, let me just get you out of here. You ready? Come on, Lily. Ooh, she's taking a blanket with her. Ooh, there we go. There she is. Let's move your little box out of the way. Isn't she beautiful? She is so beautiful. Oh, she's lovely. And I just find them so mystical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean her nails, and I'm going to lift off all this debris that's on the base of her nails. I give her a nice wash. I clean her ears. They're not too bad today, aren't they? They do, because they're an indoor cats, they do tend to have dirty ears because they obviously breathing in dust and things like that, and they don't have the hair in front of their ears like a hairy cat, so it doesn't come out easy. It just stays in there and also gets all gooey, doesn't it? I'm just going to cut her nails before she goes in the bath. She's very good at this. Do the back ones. Because she goes in the cat tray, she just builds up a lot of this muck and debris on her nails. Can you just see there? Come here, chicken. Hey, she's lovely. There we go. So we'll get a scrub now. We're going to get in the tub. Yes. See you in a bit. So she's had a little bath, and we're just using some nice natural air cleaner, which is 100% natural, and it's got like chamomile in it. I don't know if you can see it there. And then what I do is I just get some cotton wool. I sometimes have earbuds, but I can use this. I'll just get lots of cotton wool, and I'll just fold back her ear. I've massaged some of the cleaning stuff in, and then I just wipe it out. But as you can see, that they get very dirty. Her ears get very dirty. So, and it, you wouldn't think that a bald cat would need maintenance, but they do need special care. So when I'm cleaning, I don't poke right down her ear canal. That's not what we want to do. We just clean around and just a little bit inside, but not down the actual ear canal, because otherwise we could cause some damage. So we just have to be very careful what we're doing. But they've got lots of little creases around and about, and they all fill up with wax and dust and all sorts of things, don't they, sweetie? And she's such a good girl. She is, and they really do like. I've given her a soak just, and I soak her in the tub, and it's a special shampoo just for Sphinx cats, and the water is literally black. You wouldn't think she would be so grubby, would you? Yeah. You really get into that, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh. I'll just put a little bit of tiny little dab of that. Bit of ear oil. Keep it lubricated after I've just taken all that stuff out. And then what I'm going to do is I did take a lot of stuff from round her nails. That's quite clear now. It's a lot clearer now. That was my tummy rumbling. I'm just going to have a look. Get some cotton wool and just check over any bits that might be left. See, there's some there. I didn't think the nail base would get so dirty, but it does. Because I haven't got any hair protection around it. So that's even after a soak and a scrub. So it just helps her to keep clean, because obviously she's cleaning herself and then she'll be ingesting all that. So those front feet are lovely and clean now. Right. And I don't need to put a hairdryer on her. I just wrap her in a towel and her body heat. She's dry in seconds. So it's just, ooh, the back one's a little bit more dirty than the front ones. Hi, sweetie. So all her ears done. All the bases of her nails are all clean. And now I'm going to I like to give her a bit of an extra face cleanse. With some facial cleansing wipes. And then I get some aloe vera gel. This is literally 99% aloe vera. And I just give her a little massage all over. And put some moisture back in her skin. They're really nice. And there she is. Takes me about 40 minutes. Oh, she's such a good girl. I want to keep you. You really like it, don't you? She loves a pamper. Here's my next lovely one. And he's very friendly. He's beautiful. Look at his lovely blue eyes. They're blue. They're beautiful. So he's going to have a thorough groom. And we're going to do, he's an indoor cat. We're going to do your nails. And give him a good, de-shed. Take out some, of the dead coat. And take some of this away so he doesn't lick it into his mouth, and just give him a real good groom out. I've done him once before and he was really good. Yes, you were. And he's kept very nice, haven't you? You had a little few knots this last time, but you're okay this time. It's a regular groom, and it keeps him nice and comfortable. Yeah. So I've just massaged in some, D-Matte conditioner. Massage that in. And then I'm going to go through him with the comb. Don't tend to use a lot of brushes on the cats. Just a comb will suffice. I use lots of different combs. I like to start large teeth and then work my way down. That way that if I do catch a knot and stuff, it's going to break it up rather than pull. So I will start with the real wide tooth ones. And then we'll go down to my greyhound comb to this size. And then I'll go to this size. Then I'll go through with my de-shedding comb, and then I will finish off with my banded comb. So I like to start at the head. Yes, we do, because that's they always find that quite pleasant. And it'll help relax him. And the cats love their face stroked, and also they've got scent glands around the face. So when I'm massaging, I'm putting their scent onto my hands. So then when I reintroduce my hands, they are a bit more familiar with me, in theory. So I'm going to go with a long comb first. Yes, and you're such a good boy. And I do talk to them nice and calm and quiet. And just while I'm here, you will notice that I don't like to cut the cats. But they've got this long hair here that they sometimes lick into their mouth. So a cat hair will go through different stages. And when it gets to this sort of end of its life, I call, it's just about to drop off. But because it's in the coat and the other hair keeps it in, it needs to be removed manually. So you can use your fingers, so you can comb it up and see these lovely long hairs that are all fluffy. You can just pull them with your fingers. And it's just dead coat. Can you see how lovely, how it's coming out? And that is just dead hair. And so instead of cutting it, it just removes it and keeps it away from where he licks to take it into his mouth. So I'm going to trim his nails and trim his pads because he uses a cat tray at home. And sometimes when this hair gets long and he's in his cat tray, all his poo and things will stick to his feet and the cat litter. And then he comes out of his cat litter and flicks it all around, or it'll stay on there. So it just keeps their feet cleaner. So just do now. So I just, their nails retract, their nails retract, so they come, so they're nice and neat, and you press them and they pop out. So we just, oh, you are a good boy. Just going to take their little sharp ends off, because he doesn't go outside, so he's not going to scratch and wear them down the same. He might do on the home furniture, but so you can use some little mini trimmers on there if you like, but because he's a good boy, I'm just going to trim it with scissors lightly. And make it nice and neat. Like that. So that one was done with scissors, and you can get little, I've got some little tiny little mini ones, so you can use the trimmers as well. So we'll do one with scissors and one, change those. You are a good boy. And do a little and just rest it on. So he's all thoroughly groomed out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just clean his eyes. Got some pretty eyes. Get rid of that, or try, get rid of that debris in his eyes. Always must use one cotton ball for one eye and another one for the other eye, so we don't cross-contaminate. Oh, beautiful eye now. Do the other side. Yeah. So see. There we go. It's come away. Only turned up then, so I couldn't show you the extra things that I do, but I clean his ears and his eyes and do his nails and trim his feet, give him a good groom, and I probably see him about 8 to 12 weeks to keep on top of him. So he never gets naughty anymore, so we'll see who's next. So here is Pumpkin, and she is adorable. Aren't you? She comes as well between every sort of 8 and 12 weeks as well. Get upset when I see them. They're just so beautiful. I just love cats. Look at that face. Isn't she gorgeous? So I'm going to give her a good groom. I'm going to do her nails. I'm going to trim her feet and give her a good de-shed. Are you ready? You're so beautiful. How beautiful girl. Let's do your nails. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Lovely little foot. Do the back one. Let's see that. Do this last one. Good girl. what I'm also going to do is give her a little bit of a sanitary trim around her bum. And use my little mini trimmer. Turn it really low. And I just skim the hair away from the bottom. So that when she goes to the toilet, it'll be a lot easier and it'll keep her area cleaner for longer. There we go. One clean bum. So I've removed any knots now, and my comb glides through easily. The name of the game really is to remove as much dead coat as possible, and that way it's going to help her. It's going to help prevent these mats from building up, because the dead coat is the stuff that sticks together. They lick it, sticks together, and then creates the mats, and it builds up and builds up, and before you know, you're matted. So now I've gone through and I've removed all the mats, and there wasn't many. She just got a few little ones here and there, underneath the belly, around the friction areas. She's in very good condition, but she has been coming regular, which helps. So I've done her feet, I've done her nails, I've taken out any knots and bits and stuff like that, as I said. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through. I've been with my wide tooth, I've been with my smaller length comb. I've been through with this de-shedding comb all the way through. So everything glides through lovely now. So hardly any coming out. But we don't stop there. I want to get as much as possible, so it's going to last her another 8 to 12 weeks. So I love my banded comb, and you can go through with the comb, and it glides through, and there's hardly anything coming out. It's all nice and flowing, but it's not removing anything anymore. You've removed the mats, but it's not really removing any more hair. But if you use the banded comb and hold it flat against the skin, flat, not tilted in, just nice and flat along the contour of their body, and just do it in little sections through the coat, you will get extra hair coming out, and that is the stuff that we want to remove to prevent these mats from building up. So as you can see, it's removing a lot more hair. So I've been through all this here, but it's still removing extra hair. Here it is. So I'll then go back through and just remove as much as possible. She's gone a little bit dry at the moment, so I'm going to put her some leave-in conditioner in. There we go. There's a little pumpkin. Oh, I've given her eyes a clean. I'm just going to do her ears a bit. dear. There's some rubbish in here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. And to finish off my day, we have the lovely Oakley. Ooh, have you just had your dinner? He's got some lovely streaks going on in his hair. Apparently he likes the sun. The streaks. Oh, they're beautiful. He's got a bit of a knotty tail for me today, but we'll get that out with some conditioner. Yes, we will. So... Oh, Mum's just left and she's never coming back. Oh, so let's get to it. Oh, all bath and dried and very mega fluffy. Mega fluffy. Mega fluffy. They are definitely a breed that cannot be left unmaintained. They need brushy washing, because if they're not all brushy washed, they'll end up smoothy woobies, won't they? Yeah. Okay. Oakley, Woakley, Woakley. I've given him some bit of a touch of lavender. Chill him out. Chill his beans a bit. See you after the groom. So here he is. Thank you. Well done, ready for home. So he's had a 5 all over and with ship-shaped heads and looking beautiful now. No knots in the tail and yes. Who is it? Who is it? Is it for you? Is it over here?